Hello, fabulous women of the future mentees. My name is Kathy Mott, and I am the president and CEO of CWC Leadership Development. I am an executive coach and a life coach, and I specialize in leadership development and training. I am so excited to be here to be a part of this program, to be able to speak with you on the 19th. But I wanted to share a little bit of myself with you so that you could reflect on our time together after the 19th and take a little bit of me with you. So I was asked to answer 4 questions. So one of the questions, or the first question, is what would I tell my 17-year-old self? And the one thing that I think is most important that I would tell myself is get to know who you are, Kathy. That's what I would tell myself. Get to know who you are, really love yourself, and don't get so caught up in fitting in with everyone else your own age, the peer pressure. You'd be very strong. And then you begin to act like other people and do things that they do within your age group, but really get to know yourself. Strive to have older friends that might be a little wiser, have accomplished things in life. Find someone, maybe a mentor, where you can look at them and say, I want to be like that when I grow up. And the other thing I would tell my 17-year-old self is learn to love reading. Learn to love reading. I didn't learn that I loved to read until I was in my mid-30s. And I absolutely love reading. But reading can do so much. It can expand your horizons. Reading can take you to the moon and back. It can take you across the globe. It can take you into someone's home, into someone's heart, into someone's mind. Reading. Learn to love to read at a very early age. So those are a couple of things that I would tell my 17-year-old self. So question number 2 is, what one word would I use to describe my career achievements? So several words crossed my mind. Extraordinary, and if you hyphenate that, that could be one word. Magnificent could be one word, but I think far beyond those 2 words, I am going to choose the word blessing, because I have achieved in the last couple of years far beyond what I even anticipated that I would achieve in such a short period of time. Since leaving corporate America and starting my own business, I have taught social and emotional intelligence at Michigan State University. I recently landed a contract with Mercedes-Benz to travel the globe teaching their leaders how to have coach-like conversations in the moment. I have facilitated international conferences for American Axle with 5 countries being present. And so it has been an amazing experience, far beyond what I anticipated for myself. And so I feel like my Heavenly Father has blessed me far beyond what I could conceive. So that would be the one word I'd use to describe my achievements in my career. So question number 3 is, what's next? So I really struggled with that question because I am in this place, and I've always been this kind of person. I kind of live in the moment, and I love experiencing life fully engaged in the moment. And when I travel to different parts of the country, I am consistently wheeling my luggage through the hotel lobby as I'm checking in, singing this song, I love my life. I love my life. So thinking about what's next kind of takes me out of that place. But I will tell you where I'd like to go in my career next. And I would like to coach professional athletes because I would like to do leadership training for them because I feel like they're catapulted into a leadership role, although they may not be aware that's the role they will play. Most of them think that they're just going to play whatever particular sport they're great at, and they're going to live their passion and play this sport and be fabulous at it. But for so many of them, they're catapulted into a leadership role where people even idolize them. And so we see a lot of negative stories in the media about professional athletes. And sometimes, they haven't had the appropriate training of how to manage their emotions or how to control themselves. So I'd love to do leadership training for professional athletes. One individual I know that had a life coach and some training is Simone Biles. And she was asked the question, the famous gymnast, she was asked the question, how does she keep her balance? And she said, I have a life coach. So that is probably what's next for me. So I'm looking to get into that arena. So the next question is, what does empowerment mean to me? Well, I experience that on a regular basis. What it means to me is that I am so full mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally that I can't help but pour into other individuals. And so there are several things that take me to that place of being complete or being full internally, mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. And I try to engage in those things on a regular basis, almost on a daily basis. So I would tell any woman of the future or any woman anywhere to make sure you know what empowers you, what inspires you, so then you can give those things to others. Know who or what empowers you. So for me, it is daily Bible reading, meditation, prayer, journaling. After I've engaged in all four of those or either one of those, my bucket or internally, I am so full that I feel empowered to pour into other individuals. So that's what empowerment means to me. It's like a moving force that pushes you. You feel compelled to pour into others. And I live my life to empower others. So thank you so much for this opportunity to chat with you. And I wish you well, powerful women of the future. Have a blessed day.